Hi and welcome to this video. Today we will going to talk about GPT-3, the latest and largest language model developed by OpenAI. Before we start, I would just say that I'm very excited and I'm very fascinated by the things that OpenAI done with this GPT-3. It's just amazing. So let me just show you and tell you everything about it. So GPT-3 stands for Generative Pretrained Transformer 3, which is the state-of-the-art natural language processing NLP model that can generate human-like text and complete various language tasks such as translation, summarization, question answering. One of the most interesting applications of GPT-3 in the field of coding, at least for me, GPT-3 can generate code snippets and even complete entire programs thanks to its advanced understanding of programming languages and concepts. To use GPT-3 for coding, you can simply provide it with a description of the problem you want to solve, along with some code examples or hints. So GPT-3 will generate possible solutions for you to choose from, or even complete the code for you. So as an example, I have the task. I need to make a function in Python that gives two sorted arrays, nums1 and nums2, of size m and n respectively. Then return the median of these two sorted arrays. So I will just ask GPT-3 to do for me. And you see how fast it's doing that. So it's created the function median of two sorted arrays, and it's just leaving me a comment. So it's creating a very nice looking code. So it's combined the two sorted arrays into one sorted, and etc. And then you see all the code, the function is done, and after that it's even show you how to use this code, which is fantastic for me. So if we would check, it's if the combined arrays has an odd number of elements, the median is the middle element, so we can simply return it. And here is the function, here is the function, and in the result we get this median. But let's make it harder and make sure that overall complexity should be this one. So I just continue with the task and ask it to do it. And you see that yes, it is correct. The overall time complexity of this function that was provided is the one that we need, and it's even explanation why, which is cool. So you just make sure that you got the result that you want, that you wanted from the very beginning. So as you can see, GPT-3 was able to generate a complete and correct program that calculate this median for us. It's even added the comments to explain the code and like to make sure that, and even showed us how to use this function, which is so cool. All you need to do is now to give a task properly. So GPT-3 can also generate code snippets for specific tasks, such as sorting, list of numbers, and etc. All you have to do is provide it with a description of the task and some code examples. In addition to generate code, GPT-3 can also help you to understand and debug existing code, and it could even write you a test. For example, for this one, we will just ask, write a test for this function. And here is the test. It's just amazing. It's styled very well. It's using unit test. You see that it's creating a test case for us. Okay, with all of the data and different test cases. Just wow. you see that the test is done and it's done very well. As for my opinion, I really like the style, and I like that it's checking different options and etc. Many people, many developers that I know would not write the test like that. Yeah, which is very good. But it could also explain you some other for example, you are working on some other's code, some person wrote it and you're not quite sure what the function does. You could just ask it what this function does and the function. And you see that it's the displayed in human language quite well with the details what it does and etc. So it's a lot of explanation for such a small function. It's very cool. And remember that we just wrote a test for the one that our GPT-3 created, but it's not just the case. You can write a test for different functions. So for example, I would just write a test for this function and we'll add this function. And it will create a test for me. So it doesn't mean that it creates the test just for the ones that he created. Wow. This is so cool. I'm very sure if you try it, you would be fascinated and excited, just like me. This is amazing. You see, it's doing quite a good job. Of course, you have to check it by yourself and etc. when you will work at it, and not just take it as a granted. But it would really help, and it would really save a lot of time, and you could just write a really good code for you. I'm so excited about that. So you could just copy and use this code in your work, and it could even write your entire application. Yes, but it can. It's not the only thing what it's doing. Of course, it could even refactor your code, for example. So let me just take some. For example, this one. Take some method, and I would just ask refactor this for me, and we will see how it will do it, and will it work. So let's wait for the magic to happen. It's taking some time, but it started, and we have the refactored version. So now we will see what it's refactored and whether it was any did work or not. And this has even added the comments. It was without comments here, and it's added, and it's at least looking much better now. And you see that it's even described here what was refactored and why, which is mind-blowing for me. I'm so excited about that. But it's not just the only thing that it's do. Of course, it's working with the code and etc. And you could go to OpenAI website and explore it yourself. But it also helps with other tasks. For example, it could write you an email for your client. So for example, I would just ask, write me an email for my client that work will not be done today. And it will just write you a good version. Probably something is my internet is taking time, but usually it's faster. Go and try yourself, but let's see. And you see here is the sample of the code, a sample of the a very good structured email. So I had just one line, and here I have everything in the proper way and etc. So I will just copy and send it, which is cool. It could even write you a song. So write me a song about programmers. So let's see what the song would be. Kind of interesting to see. I never heard a song about programmers. Probably need to search. And here is the lyric. So we have verses 1. We are the programmers, the code wrangle us. We make the machine do our bidding. With algorithms, loops, and functions, we solve the problems that others are missing. We're the programmers, the techies, the geeks. We are the ones who make the computers speak. With our brain and our keywords and our caffeine, we bring our code to life on the screen. I love it. It's so cool. Yeah, you see it's giving me verses 1, chorus, verses 2, even bridge, and etc. I just love it. And in the end, I would say you the most fascinating part, that the script for this YouTube video that you just heard is also written by the GPT-3, which is cool. So let me just show you how I did it. Do you see here that I just type that I need a script for the YouTube video, and it's make me this script for this YouTube video. So I hope you like it. And if you want to try GPT for yourself, you can visit the OpenAI website and learn more about how to access and use this model. That is for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found it useful and fascinating the same as me. Go try yourself. Bye for now, and don't forget to subscribe.